Hello friends, welcome to Solving Interview Puzzles with Nipun Jain on my channel Brainbox. So today we will be seeing the puzzle of apples and oranges. It is a common puzzle which is asked in multiple companies and especially at fresher level they ask this puzzle to see your logical ability. So let's see what the puzzle is. In the puzzle you will be given three identical boxes or baskets in which there will be apples, oranges, and apple and oranges. But the labels on each of these would be misplaced. That is, the one labeled with apples will never contain an apple, and so on. Let's see the problem. Three identical boxes. One has apples, one has oranges, one has both. All the boxes are labeled incorrectly. So, how many picks do you think you need to make to find out which basket contains what? You cannot look inside it. You cannot take out two at a time. You can just take out one fruit at a time. So what if I told you that you can make only one pick? You can think of a solution for multiple picks, but the most optimum one would be with one pick. Okay, so answer in three, two, one. Okay, let's look at the problem. So the box labeled apples will contain oranges or apple and oranges. The box labeled oranges will contain apples or apples and oranges. And the box labeled apples and oranges will contain apples or oranges. Now what do you think? From which box should you make a pick? Let's assume you chose the first one, the apples, the box labeled apples. So in it you can either have oranges or apples. So assume you got apples. Then you are good because then you can definitively say that this box contains apples and oranges and so on. You can deduce the other two boxes on the basis of elimination. But what if this box contains oranges? In that case, you can not say definitively whether this is a box of oranges or is this a box of apples and oranges. So that won't help you in determining which of the other boxes what the content of other boxes are. So okay, so same story with oranges box, but if you choose the box labeled apples and oranges, that will either give you apples or oranges. So there would be no scope for confusion and you can definitely say that this box is of that particular type of fruit. Okay, let's see how that will play out with the example of apples. So let's say in the box labeled apples and oranges, you pick out a fruit and that fruit comes out to be apple. So you can definitively say that this is a box of apples. Now, by process of elimination, can you find out which of the box cannot contain apples? The one labeled oranges that cannot contains only apples. So that means that will contain apples and oranges. So again, by process of elimination, what will that mean? That box labeled apples cannot contain apples and oranges. So what will it contain? It will contain oranges. So there you have it. This is how you can find out the content of each box by just one pick. And the same will apply for oranges as well. If the apples and oranges box give you oranges, try to do that yourself. So this is a solution. Pick a fruit from basket labeled apples and oranges. So if the apple comes, then that means that basket is full of apples. And that would imply that the box labeled oranges is full of apples and oranges. And by process of elimination, the third box will contain only oranges. For any suggestions or feedback, please mention below. Thank you.